Breaking news. Align with the Tunumbu to end marginalization. Igbo elders tell you one here, this one, and I don't start again. And I don't say the remaining Igbo integrity. And I don't even wait, make the court decide. And I begin to chase cloud. They call it cloud chasing. Hello, my wonderful people. Greetings to you all. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location or your GMT time. Well, I still remain Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us this day broadcast. Today happens to be Wednesday. In case you never subscribe to my channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. And I don't hear this one, another breaking news. African Union Ambassador Kwatmane Yara reveals how Tunumbu got Guinean citizenship relationship with the ex-president of Guinea. Another Yaram, in case of people who will come to my comment section, come they talk another different thing, make another Yaram from the horse's mouth. Police call for calm as Hausa and Bagi youths clash in Abuja. They're gonna hear everything clear. Police release names of officers caught assaulting 2 suspects with machete in Imo. They don't face orderly room trial, according to the news we have here this early morning. EFCC, they don't drag this, what did they call him? FFK and others to court over fresh money laundering cases. Now this man, now they tell us, say P2B supposed to leave Nigeria, say make he no come back again. Make on the hear now the criminals where we have in the country. Now them go also they talk, make the original Nigerian, we don't get any atom of criminality in their blood group or in their DNA. May them leave, never to come back. Imagine, May 29, Kiyamo speaks on move to stop Tunumbu's inauguration. Inauguration. So that's all the thing to be. So my dear brothers and sisters, please, I don't want to waste much of your time. We are about to proceed. Tighten your seatbelt as we are going live very moment. 2 elders from the southeast have advised the newly President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, to align with the President-elect or President-select Bola Tunumbu to end marginalization of the region. What happened? What about people who were aligned with the what do they call him? Muhammadu Buhari. What happens at the end? And all poverty Congress chieftain in the southeast, Modestus Omonakwe, and the Civil War veteran Jacob Inyoma gave the advice on Monday. Omonakwe and Inyoma, who welcomed the new leadership of Ohaneze, told the nation that Iwanyanwu should build bridges across other ethnic nationalities. Speaking, Omonakwe urged Iwanyanwu to work closely with Tunumbu to bring peace and unity to the southeast and make sure that Ndigbo were not left out in the sharing of the political offices by the incoming government. In his reaction, Inyoma asked the new Ohaneze leader to seek dialogue with the agitating groups in the region and interfere with the incoming administration to curb the insecurity in southeast. The war veteran stated that Igbo are losing out in national leadership and the region needs an Ohaneze that would sell the Igbo agenda to the entire nation. Not only selling the Igbo agenda, you can as well sell the Igbo heritage to the entire Nigerians. He said he should seek or open up more communication with the agitating groups and know how he can interfere with the incoming administration to nip insecurity in the southeast. Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS, Department of State Service. The Igbo are losing out in national leadership and we need an Ohaneze that will sell the Igbo agenda to the entire Nigerians. Igbos are excluded from the outgoing administration. We want the new leadership of Ohaneze Ndigbo to ensure that it doesn't happen in the coming government. Nigeria News report that Iwanyanwu was last week named the successor of late Obiozo, President General of Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Prof. George Obiozo. That is to say, make on a go, they embrace or they lick the foot of Tinubu so that he will include the Igbos. Well, you people have to know that we, the Easterners, don't need government to excel in our area of specialization. An ambassador of African Union Agenda 2063, Kwasmare Yara, on Sunday reviewed how the Nigerian president-elect Bola Tinubu was made a citizen of Guinea-Conakry. Yara, in an interview with the Daily Sun in a highborough Abuja hotel on Sunday, also spoke on the relationship between Tinubu and the former president of Guinea, Alpha Conde. The Guinean, while speaking on a viral video showing Tinubu and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in a helicopter belonging to the Guinean government, said the video was recorded in 2016, that is 2016. He claimed that Tinubu at the time had visited Guinea as a guest of former President Conde during the country's independence anniversary celebration. According to Yara, Tinubu, Yara and Sanwo-Olu, who was not a governor at the time, were traveling in the helicopter from the Guinea capital to Mamu in the Fuala region of the country to attend an independence anniversary celebration. He noted that Conde used to move the state's function related to the anniversary from region to region every year when he was in power. Yara revealed that the president-elect visited Guinea for the first time in 2015 after he hosted former President Conde in Lagos earlier. He further stated that Tinubu's presence at Guinea's independence anniversary celebration in 2016 was his second as a guest of former President Conde. Yara said through one of Tinubu's aides at that time, who is now a minister in the government of Nigeria, I facilitated a meeting between President Conde and Tinubu. President Conde was going for a re-election for the second time in office. Then in 2015, he came to Nigeria to see Tinubu, who organized a dinner in his honor. At the dinner, Tinubu invited many Nigerians, businessmen and others to join them. President Conde then invited Tinubu to Guinea about 1 month to the election for his second term. Tinubu honored the invitation and came with a team of economic experts and businessmen who took time to discuss with Guinean government officials how the country could better harness its resources for economic prosperity and development. Tinubu spent only 1 day and traveled to London from there, but left the team he came with to continue engagement with Guinean officials on how to transform Guinea. The team and Guinean government officials worked for 3 days and came up with an economic roadmap. Yara said the ex-president was pleased with Tinubu's support for his re-election and for bringing the team that worked with the Guinean officials to chart on economic and development agenda. The development saw ex-president Conde invite Tinubu to the independence anniversary in 2016. Yara added, President Conde invited Tinubu to the independence anniversary since the official function at every independence anniversary was done in different regions. Tinubu was required to fly from country's capital in a helicopter to Mamu, where that year's event was held. That was the video being circulated at the independence anniversary celebration. President Conde gave Tinubu the honor and privilege of a president in appreciation of what he did for him during his re-election bid and towards economic development of Guinea. Yara said President Conde, in his appreciation to Tinubu, gave him a special envoy status. He said Conde recognized Tinubu as a pan-Africanist and saw him as a special envoy to the development of their country. The African Union ambassador said that government extend honorary citizenship to important people who may not be their citizens as a mark of recognition of their contributions to socio-economic and political development in the countries, which it does not make such a person citizens of the countries. Yara said Tinubu, being a friend of Conde, is not strange, as individuals and politicians all over the world have presidents as friends. He revealed that Many Nigerian politicians and businessmen were friends of Conde when he was in power, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and President Muhammadu Buhari, who hosted the former president in Abuja. Police call for calm as Hausa and Baji youths clash in Abuja. The Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command has appealed to the residents of the Gwarinpa axis to remain calm amid the squabble between some Hausa and Baji youths. Daily Post report that there has been palpable tension in the area since Saturday following the clash between the youths, which led to the death of at least one person. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command, in a statement on Monday by its spokesperson, SP Josephine Ade, said it had mobilized and deployed operatives to the area to dose tension. She said the acting commissioner of police for the territory, DCP Ahmed Musa, on Monday met with the traditional rulers of both the Hausa and Bagi communities in Gwarinpa at his office in the command headquarters to broker peace between both groups. The police spokesperson said the commissioner and the traditional rulers deliberated on possible collaborations necessary to keep the youth in check and oust troublemakers from the communities. According to her, the fracas between the two groups led to the arrest of one suspect who is currently assisting the police in their investigation to ascertain the immediate and remote cause of the friction. The acting commissioner charged the traditional rulers to consistently encourage youth to imbibe peace and pursue grievances through the legal approved channels rather than taking laws into their hands. The police spokesperson in her statement said, meanwhile, the police have intensified surveillance patrols in the areas for monitoring the situation to ensure that it does not further escalate. He, the acting commissioner of police, urges all well-meaning residents of the Federal Capital Territory to go about their lawful businesses and report all suspicious activities, persons or groups via command emergency lines. So the thing take be. Police released names of officers caught assaulting two suspects with machete in Imo, face orderly room trial. See their belly? You see them? Even in Nigeria now, police now keep BS. This life no balance you. The police public relations officer, Muyiwa Adejobi, has disclosed the Imo State Command has commenced the orderly room trial of 6 of its officers caught assaulting two suspects in Owerri. Najalo report that the police spokesperson made this known in a statement via Twitter alongside the names of the erring police officers. The statement reads, the Imo State Police Command has commenced the orderly room trial of the policemen who were caught on a video flogging and assaulting a man in Imo State recently. The men are, number 1, Inspector Amadi Sunday, Ibonemonwa, the team leader. Number 2, Inspector Amajuoyi Chase, Onyibo. Number 3, Sergeant Nyochim Chinese. This one I don't know where you come from. Number 4, Sergeant Onwoka Emmanuel Onyibo. Number 5, Corporal Nzewudo Goodness Onyibo. Ibonemonwa. Number 6, PC Emmanuel Chimezie Onyibo. Ibonemonwa. Meanwhile, the Imo State Police Command has also condemned the public assault by its officers on 2 suspects. The viral video captured the policeman with a machete while assaulting the 2 young men in an open area. Now they don't get fear again. Now they will tell you they will shed blood, nothing will happen, and that is the irony of being a Nigerian. The police spokesperson in Imo State, SP Henry Okoye, in a statement released on Friday, said the officers have been identified. He noted that the officers have defaulted for discreditably and unprofessional conduct, improper dressing, and incivility. According to Henry, the 2 suspects were being arrested after they were found at a hard drug spot in the state and also found with some banned substances. He added that members of the public should remain calm as further developments on the orderly room trial disciplinary actions will be made public. EFCC drags FFK and others to court over fresh money laundering cases. A former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, and 3 others have been dragged to court over the alleged misappropriation of 4.6 billion naira and money laundering. Nigeria News record that last week, Thursday, Fani-Kayode had publicly claimed that he has been freed of charges concerning money laundering. Of course, I saw that headline. However, in a twist of events, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has commenced a fresh prosecution of the former aviation minister and 3 others at the Federal High Court, Abuja. According to the counsel for the EFCC, Rotimi Oyedepo, SAN, the fresh move of prosecution became necessary due to last week's judgment of the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, which quashed the charges. He told Justice Daniel Osiabo on Tuesday that the anti-graft agency is starting the prosecution in Abuja. Therefore, the court should release all exhibits and documents tendered by the prosecution. Justice Osiabo subsequently ordered the release of all exhibits and documents tendered before the court during the hearing of the matter back to the EFCC. Justice Mohammed Danjuma of the Court of Appeal had just last week via Zoom delivered a judgment on an appeal filed by one of Fani-Kayode's co-defendants, former Minister of Finance, Nenadi Usman, challenging the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, Lagos, to hear the matter. The appeal court unanimously resolved the issues in favor of the appellants and also held that the Federal High Court in Lagos lacked jurisdiction to adjudicate on the matter. The appellate court also held that the facts of the case showed that all the transactions carried out by the defendants took place in Abuja. Hence, the Federal High Court, Abuja, had jurisdiction to hear the case. Okay, now, you don't hear now, very soon, we will know the outcome. It will be recalled that in an earlier appeal filed by Fani-Kayode in 2019, another panel of the same Court of Appeal, led by Justice Mohammed Garoba, had agreed with the EFCC that some acts forming part of the offense, or at least the consequences of it, happened in Lagos. The court had therefore held that the Federal High Court, Lagos, had jurisdiction to hear the suit. The EFCC subsequently rearranged the defendants before Justice Daniel Osiabo after the previous trial judge, Justice Rewan Aikawa, was transferred out of Lagos Division. Fani-Kayode, in his suit, is charged alongside the former Minister of State for Finance, Nenadi Usman, a former chairman of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, Yusuf Danjuma, and the company Joint Trust Dimensions Nigeria Limited for the laundering. They were alleged to have a various time between January and March 2015 unlawfully returned over 4.6 billion naira, which they reasonably ought to have known formed part of the proceeds of unlawful acts of stealing and corruption. In counts 15 to 17, Fani-Kayode and one Olubode Oke, who is said to be at large, were alleged to have made cash payments of about 30 million naira to one pest poster, PPC, of number 125 Louis Street, Ibosere, Lagos. The said payments were alleged to have been made in excess of accounts allowed by the law without going through a financial institution. All offences were said to have contravened the provision of Section 15, subsection 3 and 4, Section 16, subsection 2 and B, and Section 16, subsection 5 of the Money Laundering Prohibition Amendment Act of 2012. The defendant has, however, pleaded not guilty to the charges and were granted bail in the large sum. May 29, Kayamo don't speak on the move to stop Tinubu's inauguration. The spokesperson of the defunct Tinubu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Akpamo, on Tuesday spoke on the move to stop the inauguration of the President-elect Bola Tinubu on May 29th. According to AGBADO, only God can stop the inauguration of Tinubu, who is expected to take over from President Muhammadu Buhari after 8 complete solid failed years. AGBADO, in a statement released on Tuesday, said the All Poverty Congress APC is not nursing any fear concerning the inauguration of Tinubu. He said any opposition member who thinks Tinubu will not be sworn in as president on May 29 for legal reasons is living in a fool's paradise. AGBADO also advised the opposition to focus on the petition in the courts or start preparing for the 2027 general elections. He said, why should we exercise any fear? Any opposition member alive now who believes that for some legal reasons Asiwaju will not be inaugurated must be living in a fool's paradise. Except there is an act of God who is almighty, nothing will stop the inauguration of Asiwaju. The opposition should just concentrate on the petition in court or start preparing for 2027. This is coming after a constitutional lawyer Chief Ambrose Albert Owuru and his political party, Hope Democratic Party, HDP, asked the Court of Appeal in Abuja to halt Tinubu's inauguration. The politician who participated in the 2019 presidential poll on the platform of HDP wants Buhari, the AGF, and the INEC to stop taking any further steps on the 2023 presidential election that produced Tinubu as the winner. Owuru, who claimed to be adjudged constitutional winner of the 2019 presidential election, predicted his growth against the inauguration of Tinubu or anybody else as successor to Buhari on the ground that he is the constitutionally adjudged winner of the 2019 election and has not spent his tenure as required by law. So my people, now here we will take stop because I don't want to waste much of your time. I don't want you to get boring hearing my message. I always want my message to be very brief and simple and understandable because my station is all about facts. We deal with empirical facts. So whatever news you hear in my platform, that is the truth and nothing but the truth. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. Yes. I speak it without no atom of regret. My station deals on what? On empirical facts. So if you are hearing my voice for the first time, you are welcome to this family. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you will be getting updates and notifications each time we post something new on this channel or another channel. Have a nice day, my people, and may the Almighty Chukwuka Abiyama, the greater God, bless us all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Whatever you are doing today, make sure that you put God first, or put whatever you believe that is working for you. Because only one and for and it better you start to use something before they use it for something, and that is exactly the point, and that is what is happening in our country, Nigeria. They use a lot of people for something. That is why youths have engaged in using something. What a word! So my good people, I beg you. Now here I go take back my kaya and I go ahead and go so. Make gonna do what? Make gonna enjoy on a Wednesday. Make gonna enjoy on a day. Make gonna enjoy everything that on a doing today, and your business shall prosper. Your handwork, it must must favor you in all ramifications. So make gonna do what? Make gonna jollificate. Now though I go so. Enjoy yourself. I am signing out. Bye for now. Oh, it's not easy. This one is number 3 down.